Hey everyone, I'm going to show you if you have a kettlebell at home. If you don't, that's okay, but I'm just going to kind of show you how to use a kettlebell. Basically, just some 4 different exercises that you can do with the kettlebell. And you can also do these exercises with a dumbbell as well. So you have that option. If you don't have a kettlebell, that's okay. You can use a kettlebell. So in this one, it's kind of a total body kettlebell workout that you're going to do. So there's a lot of different ways to use a kettlebell, but you always want to remember, if you've never used a kettlebell before, the one thing you want to remember is to always use both hands, kind of like a gorilla style, that I'm standing in this position, holding it with both hands as you're picking it up off the floor, and then slowly placing it down safely on the ground. The reason why I say that is because I went to the training and they reminded us, like, hey, you need to handle it with both hands, because if you drop it on the floor or step on it, or if it falls on your toe, you don't want that to happen. So you want to be very careful. It's an awkward looking piece of equipment, so you want to make sure that you're very careful with it. So we have 4 exercises that you're going to do. The first one is the goblet squat. So you're going to hold the kettlebell. So this is the top of the weight right here. This is the head. Slowly bring it down to a goblet squat position. Core is nice and tight. Okay, again, you can also use a dumbbell as well as you're coming down. Nice and easy. And then again, holding it with both hands and setting it down safely on the ground. And then we have a hollow, a kettlebell swing. So what you're going to do, just a basic swing here, holding it with both hands. Again, getting into your starting position right here, giving yourself enough space. A swing, okay? Kind of exploding with that body, and slowly bringing it down. You can also do a one-handed swing. So again, when you're doing that, grabbing both hands again, kind of watch what I'm doing here. I want you to pay attention, giving yourself time. You don't want to rush. Letting go on your right side, one arm at a time, okay? Grabbing it with both hands, and then placing it down on the ground safely. So again, always with both hands as you are working with this equipment, because it is crucial. You want to make sure that you're handling that weight properly and you know how to use it. So don't hesitate to ask questions. Again, if you don't have a kettlebell at home, that's okay. You can use a dumbbell. That's fine. And then we have a modified push-up row. So you can do this on a chair, or you can just put your hand on a table here as well. Slightly bending the knees, working one row at a time. Okay, when you're done on that side, you're going to switch over and do the same thing on the other side as well. So same thing. You can also do that exercise on a bench or a chair. And then we have, lastly, grabbing the kettlebell with both hands right here, a deadlift exercise. Going all the way down, going up, slowly come on down, slowly come on up with the deadlift exercise. Again, slowly come on down and then up, and placing that weight down safely. And then last and certainly not least, we have the sumo squat. So again, grabbing that kettlebell with both hands, feet are facing 45 degrees in each direction, going down, coming up, and then down, and then up. and then slowly placing the weight down on the floor. So again, you can also do this with a set of dumbbells. Just one set would be fine. If this is your first time doing these exercises, especially with equipment, I highly recommend using either a 5 or a 10-pound weight. So that would be your best option. So then you can increase that intensity, and once you're used to that equipment, then you can kind of go all the way up to kind of raise your bar, you know, going from 15 to 20, 25, 30-pound weights. These weights that I have at home are typically 30, 40-pound weights. So again, you will get to that point, but it will take some time to reach your goals. So you want to make sure you're using smaller weights first before you get to that point. So if you have any questions about this kettlebell workout, please let me know. There are 4 rounds to these exercises that I just showed you with the kettlebell or the dumbbell that you have. You're going to do 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and then you're going to rest for about 10 seconds before moving on to the next exercise, okay? So if you have any questions, let me know. So again, 4 rounds, 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and you're gonna rest for about 10 seconds before moving on to the next exercise. So let me know if you have any questions, guys. Again, I will be posting more and more workouts with and without equipment. So thank you so much.